Welcome to MEA. Today is a freezing day in Chicago and we'll be lifting up a pickup truck with MEA Hawk self-contained electro-hydraulic actuator.
But first, a couple words about our company. MEA has been making industrial hydraulic actuators that safeguard critical flow processes for more than 5 decades. We have been designing and manufacturing custom hydraulics, actuators, measurement, and control systems since 1963. You will find MEA in oil and gas, refining, mining and metals, power generation, water and wastewater treatment plants. Our product lineage includes hydraulic innovation for history's most challenging applications. MEA is focused on providing customer-centric solutions to solve global issues of reduced emissions, improved safety, and increased efficiency. Our product offering includes self-contained electro-hydraulic actuators, hydraulic power control units, hydraulic actuators for control and on-off services. In this video, we will present the performance and operation of our Hawk self-contained electro-hydraulic actuator that we can use in both control and on-off services. Hope you will enjoy the video. And now let's get back to lifting up a pickup.
Numerous of companies all around the world which produce actuator always show their performance without putting a load on a unit. Here MEA went a little different route and we decided to load our actuators with an actual pickup truck. So here we're talking about setup. We have our MEA Hawk self-contained electro-hydraulic actuator, which sits on a little stand which is getting connected to the frame of the car. Here we have a little glass ball to show you the position accuracy of our actuator, together with a much simpler dial indicator. So to talk a little bit about the unit, our unit consists of our hydraulic power source, which is HPS. Here in the back there is a hydraulic cylinder. This HPS contains a brushless servo motor connected to the gear pump, and it's able to build up hydraulic pressure on demand. So this little unit can develop 5,000 pounds of thrust in a matter of 80 milliseconds or less. Here it's getting connected to our control enclosure with a signal and power cable. Our control enclosure with an HMI screen here, getting connected to a power source, which is in this case is 120 VAC power supply directly from the socket. We showed this demo unit to our customers, and it only fits in basically 2 small suitcases. However, this unit develops 5,000 pounds of PSI, of 5,000 pounds of thrust. So let's see how it's done. So as you can see, I can stroke it back and forth as many times as I need to. However, my light bulb is still uncrushed or anything. So we actually calibrated it to reach it to exactly to the point of contact of the light bulb. Additionally, you can see our dial indicator here identifying the actual position accuracy of our actuator. So as you can see, it hits it right on every single time. Additionally, I can move this unit back and forward as many times as need to be, and it will keep positioning the actuator to the proper location. So as you can see here, I'm changing the input signal, and they just keep going back and forth non-stop. So this unit is fail-safe on a fail last position on a loss of power as a standard. So just to show you that, I will pull this input voltage to our unit and we'll see what happens. As soon as I pull the power, we lost the HMI screen. However, unit still stays put in place, and as you can see, our little glass ball still alive. We'll prove it later that actually if you go all the way down, this little ball will crash. So after the unit is loaded and back on power, I can go back to my control mode here on HMI, and it will go back to normal operation. Finally, the housing of our motor and the pump assembly is hazardous area approved and IP66 rated. So no weather or no hazardous atmosphere can get into this enclosure. Same applies to our control enclosure and HMI screen. So here we have a industrial HMI screen, which works very well in all types of industries, outside or inside. So we get a lot of questions. So what happens when this screen gets applied with some water on it? So let me just rub in some actual snow into our HMI screen, and here you can see that first of all, unit is still operational. Second of all, even if I have my gloves on, I can click the buttons and operate the actuator in a manual mode or operate it in a manual mode, and my HMI screen is still reactive and works. Lastly, let's crash our glass ball.